you can see here the walkout basement section. Obviously, those are nice big openings. Those are going to be two big overhead doors, actually. And then what was that?
10-foot wide.
Yeah, exactly. And then you got the man door here. There's an egress window on the other side, and a few other block windows that'll go around the side there. But as we were coming together with the design for the main aspects of the house, we kind of had to tweak things, and that there was even some tweaking on site that was done, right? So why don't you tell us about what you did with the overhead doors and the design aspect of that?
So talking to my contractor, he strongly suggests go to 10-foot high foundation height.
Yeah, for the wall.
That gave us plenty of room to run the ductwork and everything to all the ducts. When we did that, running the stairs down would not get all the way down and give it for the landing.
Yeah.
So he had to come down part way and then make a turn and then come down the rest of the way.
Okay.
So that moved the man door, which turned out well, moved the man door this way about 4 or 5 feet.
And this was changes that were made while it was happening, right?
While you guys were, actually after you guys were finished, but while you were doing the foundation plan.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Right, and so that turned out well. And we worked with you to go from the 8-foot garage doors to the 10-foot garage doors, and that was another change.
Yeah, and then I remember when we were going through the design too, that becomes kind of a question, right? With the basement, that center line, the marriage wall of the house. You have load-bearing points there, but how much can you remove with I-beams and those sorts of things? So we had some different ideas, and then as the design was coming together with the architect for the for the prints for the basement, we had to revise some things based on how that was coming together, right?
We wanted to remove some of the posts, and it turned out we couldn't do that.
Right, just because of the load capacity, right?
There's no post. I don't remember the same post where the cars are parking.
Yeah.
But from the car's back, there is.
Yeah, yeah.
And one thing that turned out to me, you may not be aware of this yet, is the one on this side is because of the stairs, there's not much room to park something unless it's a small Prius or something like that. You cannot put a full-size sedan in there.
Right.
So they probably
you'll have to get a nice little sports car. That's the problem that you have.
Little meetup. But most likely it'll be where the lawnmowers and that kind of stuff go.
Yeah, yeah. Which will be great. I mean, even just to have all that natural light down there will be great.
The idea in the end, my wife has in the end, it will be garage doors open party time.
Perfect. And then you got the wraparound deck here as well, right? So what's your plan with that? How do you see that coming together for the deck?
I don't know how to answer that, but it'll start, like I say, from that window, go around, go over.
Are you going to do any portion of it covered at all?
We may cover the sides. We don't know.
Yeah.
The front, obviously, because we don't want to cut the view out. Right. We don't want any kind of roof. I mean, we talked about taking the roof line out with you guys, and we did really decided, oh, we can't go that far out.
Right. Well, because that's what we were talking about, right? If you carry that roof line out, obviously it provides some protection, but being so high up, not so much, and you're definitely going to cover up your view to do that. So it's, does this make sense or no? Probably not, right? Yeah. So this is where it's that back and forth on the design for sure.
And a little bit for me coming from Arizona. Arizona, you cover out as much as you can because you don't want the sun beating down on your house or anything else. Yeah, for sure. So it's a little bit different when you come back home.
Yeah. But it's going to come together really nicely. What are you going to do for your overhead doors? Are you going to do like a glass door or anything like that, or
no? They're just going to be brown.
To match the doors, right? The exterior doors.
The doors and the siding.
Okay.
Round siding.
Oh, perfect.
Round rock.
You got that log cabin siding that you're going to do, right?
Yeah, so you guys have to come back when it's done to get a walk through and get a look at what the siding looks like.
For sure. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Look at the modified floor plan.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's going to come together really nicely overall with the wraparound deck, the overhead, the overhead doors in the basement, that log cabin siding that you got.
And the
that'll be really nice.
Shingles look good too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.